Welcome to my tutorial for 19R. So in this one we want to go for red, specifically this red diagonal right here. We got orange, we got pink, teal, but there's a possibility of going for a diamond for orange, and I think for pink as well, although it's just too much work. I wouldn't do it. You can go for this orange diamond at the start, but I wouldn't do it. So the first thing I want to do here is I want to grab this red, I want to press up, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Honestly, if this is not red, if you want, just ignore everything. Oh, we got red. So yeah, go for this diagonal. It's a free diamond setup, and yeah, that's kind of the stage. Honestly, that's it. Just go through the stage as soon as possible. No need to go for combos or diamonds or anything. Just try to get this red diamond as soon as possible if you can. So grabbing this red enemy is okay, and then pressing up, but you could also do something like that. I think I do that because I want to be in this spot just in case I get like pink. But if you get orange, you kind of go for this diagonal. But I'm gonna go into that. So this is teal, which means you could just ignore it, just just don't do anything with it, and then wait for red. Or if it spawns on the far right, or like fifth, sixth, and seventh column, you can do this. It's a clear. We'll take it. It's not doing much. I guess it sets up pink potentially. You could do something like that. And the why this is so good is, so you got 6 pink enemies. By clearing this pile right here, well, I'm gonna try that. You still have 2 pink enemies left. So if this would be a pink diamond, you could just clear it like that. And that's the reason why we don't want to go for orange, because there are 5 orange enemies on screen. So would leave 1 orange enemy left on screen, which kind of sucks. We don't want to do that. So again, if the teal spawns, you do the same movement at the start. If the teal spawns right here, 5th, 6th, or 7th column, it's gonna throw it on top of this pink stack on the far right, and then you keep going. Now, if there's another, if this would be another teal, I suggest you try to clear it by doing diagonal, something like that. Might be too advanced, I'm not sure. If the teal bomb spawns on the left side, I would definitely ignore it. Like if it's in the 5th column, you can still do it. You can still do this movement. But if it's in the 4th column, I guess you could. I guess you could do something like that, and you grab it and you throw it. But 1st and 2nd column for sure, just ignore it. Just hold down. And yeah, that's it for teal. If you get orange, here's what you could do. You could do this. Why is this not good? Well, you kind of ruined your red diamond setup that we just had at the start. So I mean, you can do this and then go for the clear. That's a possible way how to do it, but I'm not a big fan of that because you need good vision to see it, and you need to have the tools for it. So what I recommend to do is I would just do something like that. Take the orange clear. I mean, obviously, if this orange bomb spawns on the left side, you could just go left and then clear these two orange enemies, like 1st, 2nd, and 3rd column, 4th column as well, which, yeah, it's quite nice. You just stand on top of this mountain, this red enemy, and then you just throw it. If it spawns in the 5th, 6th, and 7th column, like in this case, I'll probably do something like this maybe, or even better, I would just do this and then readjust my red enemy, something like that. You could also like catch this and then do something like that. But there are multiple ways. By the way, if this next bomb, if you clear that orange, these two orange enemies on the left side, and this next bomb is also orange, and it spawns on the right, even if it spawns on the left, I would suggest to go for it. I would recommend to go for the clear here. I would do this, for sure. It's gonna ruin the red, sure. It is going to ruin it, but you have nothing on the left side, so you can easily set it up still. Like you can, it's not that bad to set up red again without getting sniped. I messed up. You don't want to clear. I mean, you don't want to kick like that. So yeah, that's for orange. So I would suggest you don't do that. So this is red. I mean, that's the best in slot. Obviously, look how fast the stage is, right? That's it, right there. That's 19. The dream. Now, this red enemy spawns on the far right, which is pretty nice. The best spawn would be obviously in the middle. So like in the 5th column, or 4th or 6th. But 7 is really good as well. The ones that are not that great is 1st column and 2nd column. Because you have to fall, it has to fall down, you have to grab it, and then you have to, you know, so let's say that's a red bomb, right? You have to grab it in the air, you have to throw it on top of this red enemy, and then you have to do this movement right there. The turnaround B input. Something like that. Which is slow. But since you're getting a clear, potentially get sniped, but potentially, in theory, get a clear and a diamond, which is potential, it's another potential clear. It's just too good. You have to go for it. You could also just do this movement and then just wait and see where the bomb spawns and if it's red or not. Again, one of these two openings, that or that. I think that's actually the best because you can move left, you can move right really fast. Yeah, that's red. And then the pink one, there are multiple ways you can do something like that, the triangle that we've practiced from before. And then you can, if you get red, like in this case, you can actually go for the double diagonal here, which isn't clear. Again, remember, we want to clear things. That's the high priority. Even though on my splits I have diamond because it's a diamond setup at the start. But diamonds, what do you get out of a diamond? You get it clear. So yeah, it's very, 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 very good to clear things. So again, I would definitely do this. I would destroy my red diamond setup and do this, and then I could still do it. You know, I could still set it up like that. Let me show it off again. So I throw it to the right. If the pink bomb spawns on the left side, I throw that stack to the right, and then I shuffle that, and then you should have this diagonal set up again. I got sniped because I was too slow, but yeah, just keep going, and then you'll eventually finish. If the pink bomb spawns on the right side, so this is for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd column spawns, right? And the 4th column as well. You do that. If it spawns on the 5th, 6th, and 7th column, you're gonna do this. Like that. Now obviously I wouldn't do that last movement because the bomb's gonna spawn on the right side. But do that triangle, and what that means, what that does is it's gonna make this 4th stack fall. But that's not a big deal because you can just shuffle like that, and then A to B roll, and that's it. You could also do something like that, and then when you do this movement right here, you can just press B. It's also working just fine. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Again, like if it spawns on the right side, just go for that triangle, and then you can do something like that. Alright, let's look into the next layout. So this one, Honestly, for me personally, this is the good layout. I mean, both layouts are very, very similar in terms of, you know, good or bad. This one is just harder to, you know, move around and do stuff, but I like this one. So we got this pink stack. If you don't want to, if you know, have trouble with the movement in this game, I would suggest you just go for this pink and leave this one behind. But if you can, you want to do something like this. Something like that. And then you should throw that pink on top of it. Now, this is actually a universal setup that I do. I always do this, if I remember. I always do this setup. It's the same thing every single time. Because now you might not get pink. That's for sure. You might also get pink and then get a double pink afterwards. And we're gonna get to that in a bit. But I'm just saying this is a very solid strat because now you can focus on other stuff. You know, you can also do something like this. You can break it up again if you get something better, but I like this setup because in case you get pink, you can just drop it on top of that stack in the middle, and it's gonna save you a lot of time because that's a double clear most likely. It definitely clears pink. You get a diamond out of it. It's really good. So if you can, copy my movement here. I turn around, I go to the left, I turn around, I grab this pink, you can kick like that and then throw that blue enemy on top of that stack, and then you just copy this movement. You can also just do this, but however you want to do it, it's gonna end up being the same almost. And then you just take whatever, you know, just take your clears. You got oh, I don't like this. Yeah, you got a lot of time. Usually, so, I mean, I usually get pink to be honest after third or fourth bomb, but I just can't get pink on the safe state at all. Wow, that was my first pink, I think. So we got white here, green, blue. You can go for blue as well. You can go for white as well. So, it's white. Cool. Let's go for white. Let's see how much time this takes. So now you can go for it. I just don't like it. I wouldn't recommend it. And it's also a lot of work, so you might mess up. And if you mess up, I mean, yeah, can be bad. I think there's a better way to set it up though. I mean, there's always a good way to do it, right? Yeah, something like that maybe. See, I only got one additional bomb drop, so that was not too bad. Again, always go for the clear if you can. Always try to do so. Here I split it up because I don't want to get a bad diamond. It's just more consistent, not really faster, but also not really slower. So yeah, if you get white, you can just ignore it as well. Oh yeah, this is not too bad. Maybe. Let's see again. Oh, that's a good setup. Yeah, this is a good setup. So you grab this pink. Oh, it's white. Okay, we're kicking that white enemy. We want to kick that anyways. Yeah, that's nice. I would recommend that. If you see white, if you can react to it, go for it. If not, just always go for pink. You should be fine. If the white bomb spawns on the right side, so if it spawns here, like first column to fifth column, I would say, you can go for the white if you want. Whoops. I see, like I'm messing it up as well. Yeah, that's not correct. Yeah, that's correct. So this is gonna work for the first to fifth column. Now if it's the 6th column, it still works, but you have to grab it here. Let me show you. So this bomb would be here, right? So I would grab it and throw it. It still works for the 7th as well, but you might get an additional bomb drop. So it's actually, it works for every single setup. Most preferable 1st column to 5th column. Or 4th column. First to 4th, I think, would be the best. Okay. So this is green. I wouldn't do this. Don't do this. Again, we don't want to have one enemy of a color on screen left, because now I need like 2 green bombs, right? That sucks. So don't do that. Instead, you could just take that clear and keep going for pink. And you could also just completely ignore it. Just you can do that. Just ignore it. Just focus on the pink first, and then you can go for green. You know. Just focus on the pink. Pink is very nice. Having this pink is so freaking nice. It's really good. Yeah, it's gonna save, on average, gonna probably save a lot of time for you. If this green bomb spawns on the right side, I would definitely ignore it. I wouldn't do anything with it. I would just, you know, this is one of the stages where you can ignore things, and I would recommend it. And if it spawns in the middle, probably just ignore it as well. And then, yeah, I would probably ignore it unless I get a green bomb on the left side. Then I would definitely do it, I think. Because it's gonna give you some space, so it's actually making it easier to set up pink. Yeah, I don't know. So there's a lot of ways to do so, but the best way, I think personally, is to just ignore it. Okay. Oh, we got pink. So for this one, if you get pink on the far left, that's actually kind of tricky. You have to beat it. You have to be fast. I'm gonna show it off again. I kick that, and then I do BBB if I feel like I'm not gonna get it. Because if you're too slow and you press A, say I'm too slow, right? It's not working. And then, whoops, that's bad. That's really bad. Now I don't even know. I don't think I would go for it. You would have to dig it out, and it's just stressful. So don't do that. So try to just press B like that. Do the warm ones, and then you should be good. If it's dropping on the right side, I mean, you just keep going for this. Just go for this, and then yeah, you just grab it. From the right side, you're always gonna get this bomb drop no matter what. I think, like you cannot beat it. Yeah, you just can't beat it, dude. It's not possible. I don't think, unless maybe if it spawns in the 2nd or 3rd column. Let's see. No, it's tough for sure. But yeah, that's how you want to deal with pink. So they're actually very straightforward. This is honestly this is the better layout, because you're always gonna do the same thing, you know. Better than the other one, but the other one is not bad. You have a free red diagonal setup as well, so close, pretty close. So if I get blue, I mean, again, you can just ignore it. Whoops. You can just ignore it. And then just go for pink. Now, the 2nd column bomb drop is actually in the way a little bit. I'm noticing here. So you might be careful with it. You might not be making it. You could also do this setup. Oh, that setup is actually way better for the 2nd column. So I might suggest you do this setup. Without the kick, but you can do it with the kick as well. You just have to, you know, be cautious a little bit. But see, the important thing is to skip this next bomb here. That next bomb, the 3rd one, That one you don't want to see. This one, right there, that one. This green bomb. Because that could be a pink bomb, right? Now, it doesn't matter that much because it's a vertical setup, so you could just, so let's say that white bomb is pink. You could just throw it on top of it. So it's not a big deal to get sniped, it's just very annoying. But you should be able to, you know, to beat it. But if you get a blue bomb on the left side, you can take this, you know, diagonal, and it's quite nice. There, I actually had to press down or hold down to spawn, you know, to make him fall faster. The pink bomb. So there's this next bomb drop. It's not avoidable in this case, in this scenario. So again, if it's dropping on the left side, you take this out with a diagonal, like that. And that's a beautiful pink spawn. And then you just go for the pink. If not, you can go for white, you can go for green, you even can go for blue again. No big deal. If it drops on the right side, just ignore it. Just completely ignore it, dude. We don't want to. We don't care. We don't care. If anything drops onto pink, onto this pile, that's not a big issue as well. You're just gonna have to do one extra move. You have to, you know, just grab it and throw it away. Okay, cool. That should be it, I think. Yeah. All right. That's 19R. Hope you got a good idea about the stage. Hopefully you managed to get through the stage without too many big problems. And in the next one we are going to talk about 20, which is the last one in the 20 levels category. We're doing 99 levels, especially for the tournament. I want to finish my 50 levels tutorial, so we got still 30 levels left. But yeah, until then, good practice everybody, and thanks for watching.